Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for coming in Game with James. Today we're playing Shadow Fight 2, and what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to show you my strategy in defeating the boss henchman to ultimately get to the boss and defeat the boss. So right now I'm on the Trail of Blood map. My first opponent is Bull because I've already was playing, but I was like, you know what? Let me make this video for you guys so you guys can see what I think is the best strategy for going through the bosses without spending money to purchase gems to upgrade. So what my strategy is basically is to always fight on Eclipse mode. Eclipse mode, if you don't already know, it's basically playing in like Dark of the Moon, where everything is a lot harder to do. The opponent's a lot harder, but the reward is much greater. Not only do you receive a cash reward once you win, you also receive orbs. So, like on survival mode, you'll receive like a bunch of green orbs, and when you do like challenges and tournaments, and when you fight um, the bosses, you'll get some green and red orbs, and sometimes even purple orbs. So that's my strategy, and it's really important to always fight on eclipse mode for a couple of reasons. One, you're going to get the gems, not the gems. You're going to get the orbs, which allows you to enchant your. It allows you to enchant your equipment, and that allows you to have more upgraded equipment that increases the attack strength. It allows you, there's enchantments that provide protection. There's explosions, poisons. There are all sorts of different type of enchantments that you can enchant your weapons with. So not only that, when you are fighting tougher opponents, you know it kind of gives you that muscle memory to fight better because you're used to fighting on harder levels. So when you fight and in regular mode, everything just seems a little bit too easy. That's why when I'm doing survival mode or tournament mode or challenge mode, I'm fighting on Eclipse, but normally I would fight the bosses on regular mode, but that just started to get a little bit too easy for me, so I just switched completely over to fighting in Eclipse mode, um, and that's what you see here. Not only that, when you fight in Eclipse mode, fight the bosses on Eclipse mode, the reward is just so much greater. You see pretty much with nearly every attack I do, I get some type of enchantment benefit, like that sword you see right there. That increases the my chance of doubling my attack strike by 200%, I believe. Um, and there's all sorts of different types of benefits. So I hope you guys find this strategy useful. I know it's definitely helped me in progressing through the game a lot quicker. Um, so I hope you guys like the strategy. If you guys find the strategy useful, let me know by liking this video or commenting what is your best strategy for going through the story mode as fast as possible without purchasing gems. Because if you purchase gems, that makes it super easy, like um so yeah, let me know if you guys like my strategy and what strategy you guys use to progress through the game. So another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Oh, by the way, go to my fan page and like my Facebook page, facebook.com/gamewithjames. Sorry, side note. Um, as I was saying, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is Neki. the company that created the Shadow Fight series, Shadow Fight and Shadow Fight 2. If I'm not pronouncing the company's name wrong, Nikki, I don't know how you pronounce it, but anyway, they're actually coming out with Shadow Fight 3. They dropped a trailer and a press announcement about a month ago, and Shadow Fight 3 is coming out. It's supposed to be coming out this fall. So what makes this super exciting for me personally is because I'm a huge fan of the Shadow Fight series, but they're doing something a little bit different. They're moving away from the shadow characters, although they said that they're going to have a mode to where the shadow players are still incorporated, but they're moving toward more a traditional characters, full color, and it's going to be 3D. So that's going to be really interesting to see and how they incorporated that into the Shadow Fight framework. And if you guys seen the trailer, I'll leave the trailer in the description below. So if you guys haven't seen it already, you guys can check it out. But the trailer looks really cool. It looks very exciting. I'm pumped for it. I can't wait till the fall when it drops. They haven't released a release date yet, so I'm guessing that they're still fixing a few quirks and going through beta and whatnot. I'm not really sure at this moment, but really looking forward for its release this fall. Now, turning our attention to the gameplay, as you guys have seen, none of Butcher's henchmen have been able to really pose that much of a threat, and that's even with me playing in Eclipse mode. The reason being is, one, I've been doing all my fights in Eclipse, so I'm used to this level of gameplay. And secondly, all my equipment has enchantment spells, which gives me an additional leg up, if you will. And my equipment is just upgraded as far as I possibly can at the moment. So just those things there have allowed me to basically fight these bosses with relative ease. Sometimes I feel like I've doing repetitive moves sometimes, but that's just a part of the gameplay. When that you're close and you don't want to lose, and you don't want to get too fancy. You want to stick to the basics. But I feel like I'm an artistic player, so I like to switch it up as much as I can. That even when I know I'm gonna get the win, I want to make sure that I get the win. So I beat a Reaper, and as you guys see, I completed the challenges and the tournaments. That's why they're not there anymore. So now I'm finally on to Butcher, and I had to go 3 rounds with them. And I have to tell you guys, some of it is just amazing. Let's just put it that way. It's just amazing. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to talk you through my fight with Butcher. So I didn't know how hard this was gonna be, so I started out very cautious. The great thing about this lance spear thing, I forget the name, and that annoys me, so I apologize. But anyway, is that this lunging move that I just completely missed twice has a lot of range to it. So it's like, to me, it's very a defensive, offensive type weapon. I can get a lot of range, and a lot of times I get critical damage on him as well. So one thing I hate is I was trying to attack him before that fire sword enchantment disappeared, but I just couldn't reach him in time. Like I said, that particular one provides like a 65% chance of of increasing your attack by 200%. So I really wanted to get it hit him with that, but I just missed it. So, but regardless, he's going down really quickly, as you can see. I was kind of surprised on how weak he is, because I remember back when I was fighting Lynx in the first map, I was just losing left and right, and that's because I wasn't following the strategy that I'm telling you guys right now. But in seeing how the game is should be played, and putting my strategy together, ooh, I love that. If I had stayed on the ground, I'd have been gone right there. But like I was saying, just figuring out what works and what doesn't work, and being in Eclipse mode really helps me progress and get better equipment without making purchases. So I was throwing a couple of kunais, and I was so glad that I hit him before he got that black fireball off, because that would have been bad. An elbow to the face there. Got my electricity ball off. And I know that's not what it's called, but remembering all the different names to this shit is like too much. So just enjoy the gameplay, and we're going on to round 3 here. Now I have to say, round 3 is my favorite round, because you guys are gonna see coming up soon. There's just some awesome fighting sequence that I just love. So I start out just dominating him. Throw him, hit him with the power ball. He comes back, throws me, does a lot more damage, unfortunately. But I got brutal status, so I'm loving it. I throw him again. We're just going back and forth. And this right here, I do that backwards body slam, which is awesome. He tries to stomp the ground, creating that shockwave. I hit him with the kunai knife. He hits me with the kunai knife. We back up, knock him down, and just an easy win, just a stab straight through the gut. And that's how I beat Butcher, guys. So it was pretty awesome. And I'm moving on to the next stage. So if you guys like my strategy, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, comment, share it with your friends. Thank you guys for the support. And let me know what you guys think of my strategy, because I'm sharing it just with you. So thank you guys for watching. Like this video, and I will see you in the next one.